Okay, so right now I'm actually heading for the last ride of the day, which is actually the duck tour. So most likely I might be filming the whole journey, but it depends on my data storage on my phone. So I will just be heading at the place where they asked to wait for the vehicle, which is at point B, if I believe. So yeah. I guess I should cross the road to the drop off and the pickup point. So yeah. I guess it just reached right on time. At the moment I just come out of the restroom, the duck tour vehicle is just right over here. As you can see there, it's arriving. And you know, the moment when I see these steps, like the way that you're going to be boarding the amphibious vehicle, it just kind of remind me of like the time when you are boarding an airplane. Alright, let's see how this works. Last tour of the day, guys. One person.
Are you together?
No.
You can sit there or you want to sit in the back. Which one do you want?
This one can?
This one cannot. Social distancing cannot. So if you want,
at the back,
better in the back because this one here is block view. You want to take more photos better behind. But you don't see. Okay with that?
Can.
Okay.
I'm on the amphibious vehicle, and it's kind of loud and it's noisy. So most likely I will do a voiceover in the video editing, but nevertheless it still feels good. Like finally in my 23 years, this is my first time riding the duck tour. So yeah, currently I'm aboard the vehicle right now at the back row.
A very good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Hi, welcome aboard. My name is Virgil. I'm your deck attendant for today. Together with us, we have Captain Tan, who will be his good hand all throughout this 50 minutes journey. Alright, the tour will take approximately about that time. Depends on the traffic congestion, okay, especially during the land tour at the North Bridge. Quite heavy traffic right there. Alright, it's a bumpy ride. So, do you have the little ones? No? Okay. Do not extend your arms outside the craft. There are buses and trucks passing in both sides of the dock. And do we have any first-timers on board? Raise your hand if you're a first-timer. Oh wow, most of you are first-timers. That's good. If you notice, there are empty seats in between. Those are allotted for social distancing. So do not transfer seats and do not remove your mask, especially when taking photos and videos. Now let's go to our final guest. Hey Darius, where are you?
Quack, quack. I heard my name. Who called my name? Oh, hi there. I'm Darius, the coolest duck in the whole wide world. Isn't this a great day to go a-splashing? Going on a journey. Thank you for choosing our multi-award-winning amphibious tour, the original Duck Tours. Now, for your safety, please ensure you keep your arms and head within the vehicle at all times, especially when taking photos or videos. Parents, do look after your little ones. Kindly remain seated when the duck is on the move.
Hear you again. Are you ready to get wet? No? I'm very sorry I cannot do anything about it. Alright, it's part of the fun to get wet here during the tour. Alright, especially on this side. Okay, I already warned you. Alright, hold on tight. It's a bumpy ride, especially those in the exit row.
I guess you're about to get wet
Yeah,
right
go
now.
friendly, okay? Alright, let's do a countdown together. Let's do it, Captain, in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go! And that was a big splash. Let's give our captain a big hand for that. Oh, sorry, I missed out also this part here, guys, a splash of water. Alright, how's everyone? Are you okay there? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marina Bay Reservoir. Let's start our water tour.
We are now starting the 30-minute water tour. The development in front of us is a typical private condominium. Only 20% of the population lives in private estates, while the majority stays in public housing called HDB. The iconic Singapore Flyer is ahead on our right. Standing at 165 meters, it offers a panoramic view of the city. A ride on the Flyer takes 30 minutes. On a clear day, you can see several Indonesian islands, as well as Malaysia. The Flyer is one of the most popular viewing platforms in Good day, everyone. 大家好. Semua orang Kariang baik. Waalaikum. These are the 4 official languages of Singapore: English, Mandarin, Malay, and Tamil. English is the main language, and it's used in business, government, and educational settings. Most visitors are surprised that the national language of Singapore is Malay. The Singapore government nominated it after independence from Britain in the 1960s due to our relations with Malay-speaking neighbors, Malaysia and Indonesia. In general, Malay is only spoken within the Malay community. Look across the bay and you can admire the many skyscrapers of the old financial district. Visit this area during lunchtime to experience many working executives buzzing past you at full speed. Singaporeans are some of the fastest walkers in the world, and this is particularly evident in the central business district, where we are most busy and crowded. According to research by the British Council, on average, walk a distance of 18 meters in 10.5 seconds. That is approximately 6 kilometers an hour. Here's a fun fact. That's also how fast bumblebees fly. Besides walking at a rapid pace, we eat quickly, text quickly, and there is even an unwritten rule for escalator usage. Keep left so that those who are in a bigger hurry can overtake swiftly. Resort, or MBS for short. Look up and that is the magnificent Sky Park, an engineering feat. The observation deck sits on a cantilever platform overhanging the North Tower by 67 meters. At 191 meters above the ground, the deck offers you a picturesque view of the city. It is open to the public and admission charges apply. The white building on our left is the Art Science Museum. Referred to as the welcoming hand of Singapore, the structure is anchored by the round base in the middle, with 10 finger-like extensions. Although it has a resident exhibition, the Art Science Museum mostly hosts touring exhibitions curated by other museums. The structure is said to resemble a lotus flower. It is designed by the Israeli architect Moshe Safdie. Multicolored seats on your right are part of the Marina Bay Floating Stadium. It is home to the world's largest floating stage. Made entirely of steel, the floating platform can bear the weight of 9,000 people and 200 tons of stage props. This multi-purpose platform has been converted into a concert arena, a performance stage, and even used sparingly as a football pitch. With a seating capacity of 30,000, it is the prime venue for the annual New Year's Eve countdown concert. See a tall cylindrical building that is Swiss Hotel de Stanford. Designed by I.M. Pei, this 73-story establishment was once the tallest hotel in the world. It is home to the annual Vertical Marathon, where every year more than 2,000 participants partake in what is dubbed Asia's most grueling stair race. Nila Utama gave the island this name after spotting a lion when he first set foot here. There you'll find a 150-meter infinity swimming pool set on top of the world's largest public cantilevered platform. It is said that it was designed to resemble the Chinese character shan, or mountain. In Feng Shui, mountain means backing, which ensures the house always wins. At Marina Bay Sands Waterfront,
It has 28 capsules or cabins. Each cabin is the same size of a bus, which can accommodate 28 passengers. This flyer holds the title as the largest observation whale in the world, but only lasted for 2 years. 2 years later, the title belongs to Las Vegas in America. The difference, only 2.5 meters. Now the largest whale in the world, located in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, standing 250 meters high. The flyer is not currently moving right now because they announced this week that they have some technical issues, so hopefully it will be back to operation as soon as possible. If you miss out to take photo of the flyer in the gardens by the bay, this is the best time to do it. We're heading back towards the land now in about 5 minutes time. We'll be climbing up the rock. For COVID-19 patients. So if you're tested positive or requires medical attention, you'll be sent to this facility here and receive the treatment as well. Alright, and they have the best view in town. They have the Marina Bay Reservoir and the gardens by the bay at the east side. Alright, in about 2 to 3 minutes time, we'll be climbing up the ramp. If you need to drink water, please do it now because during the land tour later on, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So we got some water there. Alright, thank you very much, Captain Don, for bringing us backstage from that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our water tour. Now let's continue with our land tour. Please come back to your right. And please do not extend your arms outside the track. There are buses and tracks passing on both sides of the track.
Look up now, and you'll see the flying saucer-like dome of the Supreme Court, designed by Sir Norman Foster, the building's glass structure represents the slide system. Coming up is the new Parliament House. Opened in 1999, its architectural design attempts to reflect the stateliness of the Parliament. We are now turning into the Civic District. By the 19th century, the British Empire ruled a quarter of the world's population, and Singapore was the crown jewel. As trade flourished under the British, immigrants flocked to Singapore in masses. The green on our right is called the Padang, meaning field in Malay. Over the past 185 years, the Padang has seen the trials and tribulations of the nation. The Padang was the center of colonial life and a place to promenade in the evenings. Europeans on horseback and in horse-drawn carriages were common then. Both the rich and poor gathered here. In the early hours of 8 December 1941, the Padang was bombed by the Japanese. In 3 short months, Britain's impregnable fortress fell into their hands. Singapore was renamed Sionanto, meaning the light of the South. Few places in the world offer a more diverse food selection than Singapore. A close second would be the Hainanese chicken rice. Both dishes were selected to be contested by select on an unoccupied table. That means it's taken. Local refers to this quirky table reservation practice as choke. Go ahead, place a tissue pack on an empty table, run off to buy your food, and the table remains yours when you return. You may have heard that Singapore is a fine country. You know how the old joke goes. Come to Singapore where you get fined for everything. Spitting, chewing, littering, eating, drinking, smoking, and even forgetting to flush. The truth? It is a little bit of an exaggeration. In cases where rules do exist to curb antisocial behavior, they are rarely, if not seldom, enforced. The heart of Suntec City. Chinese geomancy had a great influence over the architectural design here. Suntec City is modeled after our left hand. Notice the 5 finger-like towers surrounding us? The shortest tower on our left represents the thumb. Positioned in the center of the palm is the world's largest mountain. Uniquely, the water flows in here. According to Chinese geomancy, this signifies wealth flowing into one's palm. If you're in Suntec this evening, remember to catch the free water fountain laser show at 8 p.m. Coming to the end of the tour. Remember to check with our crew at Suntec for your boarding pass privileges. Enjoy great savings to all top attractions in Singapore, such as the Flyer, Universal Studios, Gardens by the Bay, SEA Aquarium, River Safari, Night Safari, Zoo, City Night Tours, and more. Thank you for choosing Duck and Hippo. If there's anything that we can do to make your stay here even more pleasant, please let us know. Gratuities are coming. On that
Thank you. Okay guys, so the Singapore bus tour, the big bus tour and the dark tour was actually very scenic and enjoyable, and I reckon that the dark tour was really very bumpy, but throughout the journey I guess the water journey was really it was well done, and it was nicely put, and it was actually fantastic in my opinion. So overall that's it. So yeah, check out on my future or my previous videos, and yes, there'll be more adventures coming up soon. So yeah, there'll be more videos coming up, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.